Foundation has also set up a support organization that will continue to raise money to support operations and programs at the memorial.
Well, many are taking this week to remember the events of September 11th and the changes to our country since. One Rapid City man is looking even further down the road, reminiscing about his service during World War II and a recent trip that has taken him full circle.
My name is Paul Priest, private PFC, 3699 2062. That's my serial number.
Students at Wilson Elementary School know Paul simply as their crossing guard, standing lookout for the past 20 years. Decades before Paul watched over these crosswalks, he watched over our country.
I got a little notice through the mail one day that I was going into service.
The world was at war. It wasn't long till Paul was overseas, and by Christmas Day 1944, he was fighting in the Battle of the Bulge. A few months later, in March, he and his comrades were ordered to take the town of Remagen and a key bridge over the Rhine River.
So by taking this bridge, we shortened the war, according to the books and everything in history, by about 6 months to 8 months. Because as soon as this bridge was taken, we cut off 15,000 troops on one side that could not get back across.
It wasn't until last month that Paul returned to Germany. Funds raised by a local bakery paid Paul's passage.
The country itself has changed completely because when those towns were bombed out when we went through them before, now here's all new houses, new highways where there wasn't highways before.
Paul and his wife visited memorial sites, museums, and even paid their respect to several shallow graves and cemeteries.
I don't know why it was, but I just got that feeling I was partially responsible for that. I'm here, they're in there. They didn't make it. I did. And when I came to the German cemetery, the same way. I don't know whether I shot that man or somebody else did.
Paul is open about his wartime experiences. He hopes future generations don't let history repeat itself. And by returning to a land he only saw in its darkest days, Paul sees progress and hope and says he will forever be grateful.
That is my last big trip that I'll make in my lifetime. And I'm glad to have gone back there and see where I was at during the war and seeing what I fought for over there and over here.
That's an amazing story.